Hello again, Andy with Handy Andy, and we are out today taking a run through on some exterior repairs that one of our homeowners is looking at doing over in the Alpharetta area. We're kind of an unusual company in that we pretty much do everything. 98% of whatever we want to do on a house, we're going to do it. Just be patient with us. We work all over the metro Atlanta area. We do a lot of vacation homes down in Florida for some of our clients, in Alabama as well. So on this one, we've got rod frame and trim here at the garage. You can see from the bottom of it. And what happens with a lot of this stuff, you're actually going to see stuff that we see on pretty much every house. Whenever they're doing this kind of trim work, they only paint and prime what you see. So as soon as the caulk fails or they didn't paint and prime the bottom edge against the concrete, every time it splashes, over time it rots it out. You can see it's done the same thing over here. Pretty quick, easy repair. We do everything on a weather cut. But if you do the weather cut and you don't back prime and seal every face of that wood, there's 6 faces to that piece of wood. Just like your cell phone. If you're holding a cell phone in your hand, you can count 4 edges, a front and a back, and that's the same thing as a piece of wood. It's got 6 faces. They're only priming and painting what you see here, so 80% of the wood is raw. Once the moisture gets to it, it just slowly rots it out. Some of this back over here, we're at her front triple window, and customers get told this all the time. I don't know whether these guys have been told this, but most times when you start to see the rot like here, see this slit in the window right here? This sash is soft because water's been coming down over the top of these gutters. The downspouts have always been too small for this house. But most contractors come out and tell you got to replace all your windows. We can actually router out the rot, piece it in with back prime and sealed wood, and make the window good as new. Same thing down here, the bottom sash. I'll try to get it a little closer. This is all rotted through. So we'll router that out, piece it in, and paint it. You'll be good as new. Some things we can piece in, like this window nose, we can't. So when we do window nose, you got to make it a 9-foot continuous piece right here, so that all needs to be replaced. She's at a point in time where she needs to caulk and repaint this trim. And you can see in the windows, they've never been caulked. So you see that black line right there? That's going to start to lead to more rot. You see it's everywhere pretty much on all the windows. And that's what starts to cause this kind of rot, is that the moisture got in here and now it's come across the window. So it's kind of interesting when we come out, because we've been doing this for 30 years in Atlanta, so a lot of the things that we do or we point at, most people won't, or they'll just tell you get new windows, get new doors. We fix as much as we can, and we're pretty cost conscious for our customers as well. So here, we got to replace the whole sill because it's rotted right here. You can push your whole hand through here. Same thing here. This rotted center, and the frame behind it is rotted too. The guys will catch that. On this sill, we don't have to replace the whole piece, just piece in on this right side. And the guys, when they're out, they'll check every piece of brick mold, like here in the inside frame. I think it's still good. I'm not breaking out ladders to do this. This is just from a basic walkthrough. When you come around this side of the house, you'll see that they've got this 2x3 downspout. Could never handle all the water off this gutter and this roof. And when you start to see the streaking in the elbows, you know it's clogged or been clogged. And it just causes problems further down the line, because this window is protected, so you can see how great shape this is in. It just needs to be painted. When you get over here, they've got another crazy elbow design back here to get the downspout into the backyard, but the water's coming over the tops of the gutters and has rotted all these windows out over here. So this window's still good. It looks like she had somebody replace this nose and sill some time ago. When you get to this window, you start to see the rot in the middle window is in the mullion right here, and we do so many of those. We replace those with pressure treated so it'll never rot again, but it's actually migrated south, so it's into the sash, and this is what becomes an expensive repair. The guys have to router it out, piece in wood, almost like a dentist filling a cavity is kind of how we do it. This mullion is rotted right here on the far window, and again, the furthest corner window, the bottom sash, you can see this dip in it. Whenever you see that wrinkle, it's kind of like if you had your fingers or toes in the swimming pool or bathtub too long, they get wrinkled looking. Wood takes on that same look, and you can just tell as soon as you look at it that it's rotted through. And if you put your finger through it, like you can see, like right here, I don't want to go too far into it, but you can kind of see it give under my fingernail. Look. So I don't want to rip at it too much before this customer agrees to have us do the work. But instead of replacing your windows, you can just have us fix them for a fraction of the cost. The back corner back here, pretty good shape. Just this corner right here, and again, because of this, I think the water is coming out of this elbow and splashing on this window, so it rotted this corner of the frame right there. This is all just paint, so she really needs to just go ahead and clean, scrape, prime, and repaint your trim. These window areas in here, this, the siding on the house is not hardy plank, it's Nichihana. And the only trouble you ever have with it is like what you've got right here. There's no kick out flashing between the gutter and the house, and see the streaking? So you got 5 rows of siding right here that if I touch them, they'll just crumble and fall apart. At the French door here, she's got a rotted frame and brick mold in this corner. She's got the inside frame is starting to rot, but it's still good. The left side, they did the repair wrong. They made a horizontal cut right here. It's gonna just trap the moisture, and they put some putty in there, so we'll rework that for her. And that left brick mold is rotted. The corner board is repaired somebody did, and they did it properly. See, they made the 45 weather cut, but because they only painted what you saw, it's rotted at the corner now, so this has to be redone. This window here is really just scraping paint. It looks ugly, but it's still good. This corner, left corner rear window, has the same issue. The mullion in the window is rotted, the center is rotted right here, and the nose is rotted all the way through. See that wrinkling that I'm talking about through here? The good thing is we can replace all of it, repair all of it. Any of our trim repairs have a lifetime of ownership warranty, fully extended. And that will take us through the repairs on this one. I'm Andy. I'll see you at the next house. Bye for now.